Hello and welcome everybody to another race of the No Assists Tier in SLR. It is currently Season 10 and we are getting ready for yet another race. You've got the championship standings here, you've got the race in France today, and you've also got the commentators, which is me, Eversnaxolotl, and today's special guest... Wait, hold on, you're not Babulas?
I'm here.
Oh, Babulas is here as well. Yeah, okay. We've got an extra special guest in Mepo here. We will have to see if he jumps down to the pit lane in a second, but for now we're together in the commentary booth. And we'll have a quick look at the standings here. Babulas, how are you doing today? What do you think about the track in France?
Yeah, I already told in the last broadcast that I hate the track because I can't configure the car to be optimal in the straights and also take a good turn. That's why I hate the track.
Yeah, absolutely.
Plus the tires are disappearing from the car.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you've got very long straights on this track, so you do need the straight line speed, but then also those really tough corners that you can see right here on the screen right now. Yeah, we'll take a quick look at the standings as well. You've got a tie for first place between Kebab and R-Gamer right now. You've also got Lavi Fasole trailing them by 7 points, then Eagle Ghost in 4th and Ocean Chief chasing after them in 5th place. For the Constructors' Championship, also a tie for firsts between I've Got the Runs and the Shameltons. Shameltons? Well, it's an F1 team for sure. Then we've got Marsa Racing, Team Bustalaka, and Belaine Racing Team. Alright, but now we will go onto the track here. Qualifying is already underway, and we are ready to not have everything set up again. Well, 1 second.
Beast.
Mipu, what are your thoughts about this track? You're the expert here, right? You're totally French.
Fun track, especially on overtaking. Everything else is pretty much fun here, so you need low downforce for this track, especially. So very fun.
Yeah, it's definitely a track where you need this straight line speed. The straights are very make up most of the time on the track, but you also need to get a good launch onto the straights, because otherwise you won't be able to accelerate as well. We've got one car on the mediums right now. Samim has chosen to take the mediums. Everybody else out on the softs right now. So since you don't have to use your qualifying tire to start the race anymore, you've got Samim probably just going for a bit of a banker lap. And then going for the softs later on. Mr. Ocean Chief, by the way, first one to cross the start line and going on to a hot lap.
Beast. I'm not supposed to be here, so.
Wait, yes, Mippo will call you up if we need you. For now, have fun watching the race.
Yeah.
We don't know. Where are you gonna watch from? Are you gonna just look for some random some random people's balcony?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that sounds just awesome. All right, have fun. We'll see you soon.
Yeah. Go.
Okay, so we're back down to 2, and we've got Mr. Ocean Chief setting purple sectors, but that is quite obvious since he's the first one out on track.
Who do you bet is gonna be the winner today? Today I'm going with Boosted.
You're going for Boosted, alright?
Yeah, I believe in this guy.
He's a very consistent driver. I could see it happening. We always have a bit of carnage in France because people just spin out by themselves and go into the walls. But there's a lot of run-offs as well, so not as dangerous. But Boosted is also pretty good at tire management, I believe. Ocean Chief here with a 132.1. We'll see if anybody can beat him. Yeah, tire management very important here.
It is a one-stop race, but if managed correctly, you can go 2 stints. I would prefer go soft, medium, soft, or soft, medium, medium, or something, in order to make up for the lost time.
Yeah, I think the two-stop is the way to go here, even though the pit lane has been changed from like a few years ago. But yeah, still, you definitely need to make up that time that you lose in the pit stop. So you would have to go for the softs twice, but they really don't last long and they tend to overheat a bit. So you gotta be careful.
That's
You gotta
why my second option was medium soft or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be very interested in seeing if anybody can go for a one-stop. I think medium hard would also be possible, but the hards are pretty awful to drive on this track, I think.
Everybody on Friday went medium hard or hard medium, except a couple of guys. I don't like the hards. I want to be. I don't feel the grip, you know, and although it's something you can count on, I don't know. I just don't like them. I use them, but I don't like them.
Yeah, I agree. Especially on this track, I really don't like the hards. But sometimes they're just a necessary evil because, like we've said, the softs just don't last for very long. They're really good for qualifying. It's really fun to drive them. But in the race, they just fall off so quickly. We're watching boosted mess right now on this
performance of the softs are like 3 laps or 4 laps. You can get the maximum out of the tires, but that's why mediums will compensate any loss you may have if you go for a two-stop, okay?
Yeah, definitely. Those softs really good to make up time if you need to. But yeah, of course you'll also have the pit stop time. Here, your favorite, Boosted Mess has crossed the finish line with a 1:33.9. Are you happy with that?
I think he can do better than that.
I would actually agree, yes.
Because you can see it's on his second lap. It's not his first. So a little bit of tire wear makes a lot of difference.
I'm watching Samim here go past Schnellhenke, so Samim's still on the mediums. He's decided. Whoa, actually no. I think that should be a bug because he does seem to be out on the softs right now. So he is looking to go for a fast lap now. Schnellhenke also didn't manage to finish his first lap, so he's also going for his first real run in this session. I think Schnellhenke can go pretty quick around France. I remember fighting him here in France. I think he's pretty good on this track.
Is it me or the cars look black on the minimap?
There is a lot of dark designs in this tier. So something we'll call out here again. In Nana tier, No Assist tier, we've got the custom multiplayer cars, so everybody can choose their own livery. There's actually teams here as well. So for example, Mr. Ocean Chief and Mr. Schnellhenke, who we just saw in the dark and yellow car, those two guys are Team Old Spice. So they're using the same livery as well, which is quite interesting. They've decided on a livery. There we see it going past. Yeah, but everybody could choose their own livery, and a lot of them have gone for a pretty dark base color, so the map is looking pretty dark. We'll have to say that.
Maybe they should redesign the liveries.
We can ask about that, sure, but I don't think they're going to be willing to change their liveries too much just to be to the likers of the liking of the commentators. I don't think it's that important. Seeing a bit of a yellow flag there real quick. I think that was just somebody getting out of the way, never mind.
For example, in the last sector we have 4 black cars.
Yeah, that's true. And they're all behind each other as well. And also dark blue. That's slightly confusing. You can't really tell who's who. Oh, somebody's spinning. Somebody spun in the last corner. We'll see if Schnellhenke... Yeah, Schnellhenke can make it past easily though. Evil Ghost has gone out of the way. We'll see how his lap's looking. He's about to finish his lap, going towards the finish line, and it's gonna be a 1:34.1. Only 10th place for him. Alright, I think there's a bit more time in there as well. But France definitely a track where you have to risk a lot as well.
I haven't driven with the assist yet, so I know I would be the last of the last. For example, if there was a tire 7 with no assist, I would be the last of the tire 7.
Yeah, I think I'll have to agree with that. I'm really not a good driver without my assists, so definitely props to all of these drivers before we've even seen any result today. Those guys... Oh, Wesley spinning! Yeah, he's gone around in the second corner. Really easy to spin there. As I was gonna say, yeah, I need my assists to drive, so props to all of these drivers for just making it around the track without assists. Grenade Goran, Goran Granat. I don't know how to say his name anymore.
Goran.
I know that his name used to be... Alright, Goran. He's done a 31.3, so he's 7/10 ahead of Kebab now. That's quite a good lap. Glebson jumping up to P6.
Now the question is gonna Kebab... Will the Kebab answer the top time?
Yeah, he has just started a lap, so he is going for it, and he's only half a tenth down in the first sector. We'll have to see if he can improve enough in the second and third sector. He's going down the very long straight here, heading towards the chicane. Top speeds of 332. Heavy braking here. Have to get a good turn through here so you can accelerate out of here. You're going to be flat out for quite a good part of the track. I think... Oh yeah, purple middle sector. That was a really good second sector. Yeah, stay flat out here. A lot of this track is taken flat out. Then you have to brake down here. Be really careful with your speed.
This is the hard part. This is the hard part.
Where does he brake? Oh, that's
yes,
wonderful.
He took it nice and clean because we will see a lot of spins at that corner. Because for some reason it's like glass. It's like driving on glass.
Yeah, especially when you take these curbs, it's really risky. It's... Oh,
yes.
And it's a 31.6. He's improved by a lot, but not near enough to beat Goran.
If he goes for a third try, I think he can handle it.
Ocean Chief and Shakalaka, by the way, also both of them have improved. They've gone to P3 and P4, all of them now below 32 seconds. Oh, Kebab almost spinning on his in-lap. Right, we'll have a quick look at the car of Eagle Ghosts. Very nice Belgian colors.
That's one of the reasons that I don't like this track is spinning, you know?
Yeah, it's really easy to spin here. And I think we can expect a lot of spins in the race as well. It's really easy to just go around in one of these corners. But yeah, like I've said before, there's very large runoffs, as you can probably tell from the, we'll say, colorful stripes all around the track. There's a lot of space to make a mistake and not be out of the race. So you can afford to spin a bit, but, you know, maybe not too often because your tires aren't going to be too happy about it.
So, one quick question. Where do I have to send an email to let them know to put a fresh tarmac on the track?
If you send it right now, maybe they can get it finished before the race.
I mean, it is so slippery that I can't believe people can drive there.
Yeah, we'll just tell Codemasters they should put like some spikes on the road, so so it's easier to get some grip.
Probably. Did you see the race today?
I did not watch the race. I've got to admit, I've gone kind of Eagle Ghost with a 32.6. I've been kind of out of F1 for a while now. I don't know, for a while I just didn't have the time to watch the races, and then I just couldn't get back into it. So I can't really comment on anything. I assume I know I know the champion, but no, I've heard of some drama in the Red Bull parts of the grid.
You can say drama, others say it's teamwork or something. So, I'm looking on... Who is that?
I'm gonna look who we can follow. I think Snell Hanky might be on a lap right now.
Our gamer is coming.
Yeah, so our gamer getting ready for another hot lap, it seems. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be following around Snell Hanky, who's just gone through the first sector. He's improved by about 1.5 tenths.
But he didn't get any positions.
Oh, yeah, he's not done his lap yet. He's on a lap right now. He is currently improving. And he's up 6 tenths, so pretty good middle sector for him as well. That's quite interesting. I don't really know how people are gaining so much in the middle sector, because it's basically just 2 straights with a chicane in between. But seems to work for them.
The chicane is all that matters, you know?
Yeah, it's just one heavy braking zone that you have to get really, really correct. Because if you don't, then you're gonna be losing a lot of time after it. Okay, Snell Hanky on the start-finish straight. Oh, doesn't look like too good a lap, but we'll have to see what the time says. It's a 33.5. He's not gained any positions from that. We're gonna jump to our gamer, because he's also on a hot lap in his beautiful blue and purple car.
Is that blue?
I think it's dark blue.
Hmm.
Oh, and he's backed out of it. Wasn't happy with his lap. We could argue maybe it's black. I think we actually had that argument in the last race that I commentated on. I think we were arguing about. Oh, Wesley's spinning again. I've just switched over to his car and he's spinning wildly. Interesting. He managed to keep his car mostly out of the wall though. Eagle Ghost, the Belgian car. We'll follow him around for a bit because he's definitely on a hot lap, judging by how fast he's going. I have to say, I don't think the colors complement each other too much. The French colors of the track, and then you've got the Belgian colors of the car. I don't know. Is there any colors that would actually work on this track? I feel like the blue and red stripes are just a bit much.
So you don't want to see my livery, my custom livery?
What does your livery look like?
Okay, it's how can you say it? Bright purple, like fuchsia. I don't know if you heard that.
Yeah, I think I get what you mean. Yeah.
And the base color is green, basically bright green.
Oh God! Yeah, I don't want to imagine that on the French track. That would probably hurt my eyes.
There are some like some big places of blue, like the back tail or something.
Okay. And so you've got an RGB car, is what you're saying?
Basically, yes.
All right.
But you can't mistake the car. You can't mistake the car. You will know it's me.
That's true,
you
yeah.
know? And I had a custom livery made for Assetto Corsa. And with those colors and very nice design from a friend of mine. And the nicest touch he did was at...
Goran making a bit of a mistake here. Ocean Chief taking P2 just 4 thousandths behind. That's crazy. Purple third sector. He's almost made it to first. Crazy. Okay, Kebab has invalidated, so he's not going to improve either. Sorry to interrupt you there, but I just got to jump to the track here real quick. Eagle Ghost also pulling into the pits. Lepson on a lap right now. He's about to pull onto the start-finish straight. Is it enough? He's gone 7th, right behind his teammate. Wonderful.
We have Boosted coming in too.
Yeah, so Boost might actually be the last one out on track. Do you know if Razarian might be on a lap?
He had invalidated his lap. I don't know if he's going for a second one, but no, can't.
Just with a wide line through the last corner. I argue he took a bit too much risk in that last sector. His car didn't look very stable, but he does go up to 9th, so top 10 position for him. Solid
Very
work.
good job.
Solid work. Yeah. Team Bustalaka is on the rise.
Yeah, I told you. I believe in him.
Yeah, we'll see what happens in the race. You never know. The race starts on this track can be pretty chaotic. Wait, we're just gonna watch Kebab pull into the pits for a second here, and then we are done with the qualifying session.
The worst race that will be chaotic is Monaco.
Yeah, I've already suggested they should run a wet race in Monaco.
And night. Wet at night.
Oh god. Do you want to kill these guys? Alright, anyway, our qualifying session here is over.
Don't ask me those questions, you don't want the answer.
Right, so, Grenade Goran taking P1 here in the qualifying session by only 4 thousandths of a second. Very close between those top two. I'm looking forward to their fight in the race. Then we've got Kebab in 3 and Shakalaka in 4th place. Those two guys not too far down. Then we've got a 5/10 gap down to our gamer. Then we've got Wesley, Lepson, Eagle Ghost, Boosted Mess. Then we've got a bit of a gap to Mats. Then Schnellenki 2.2 seconds down. Then Hoyen, Samim, and Razarian. I think a lot of these drivers could still improve. I can see some position changes happening in the race because I saw a lot of invalidated laps. So if these guys can manage to stay on the track, then they can probably go a bit quicker in the race. And onwards we go. We've loaded into the race and we're just waiting for all the drivers to get ready. It is looking very dry. I'm pretty sure we will not have any rain for the race.
Foggy though, but won't rain.
Okay. Right, I believe there is not a formation lap, so we should be going right into the race start in just a second. And there we go. Can you call it out for us? And off we go! It's the start of the race, and we've got Ocean Chief getting a pretty good start. I'm not getting in any good camera angles for some reason. Oh, there we go. Okay, race start has gone, and we've got Ocean Chief in second, Shakalaka in third, Kebab down in 5th place. We've got Lepson making moves here on Eagle Ghost. Yeah, for some reason, not everything is working as it should, but we're seeing some position. Oh, very interesting dive here from Boosted Mess. That looked adventurous. And out in front, we've got Shaka chasing after Ocean Chief here. Is he gonna go for a dive, though? He's thinking about it. He's taking the inside line. Ocean Chief leaving a lot of space, but yeah, Shaka just pulling out of it for now. Just staying a bit careful. And we're seeing Schnellhenke here trying to make a move around the outside of Matt. It's not quite gonna be enough, though. He's gonna stay behind for now. Eagle Ghost making moves here, up into 5th for him. But they're so close to each other. They're gonna go through this snail-like turn here. Eagle Ghost taking the outside line. You really want to get the momentum in this corner. And he does stay in front. So we've got the predicted pit stop strategy. It's a hard medium. We'll look at the tires in just a second. Or a hard medium soft. I can guarantee you that you don't want to go for a hard medium soft. You don't want to use the hards on a 2-stop strategy, but we'll take a quick look at the tire situation, and it's
Samim just spun. He had a little bit of contact.
Okay, so we're now looking at the tire situation. Shakalaka on the mediums, that's how he's made the move up into 3rd at the race start. And Goran out in 1st place is on the soft, so he is just trying to get the biggest gap he can. Oh, was there a crash? Was that Matt's? Yeah, I think Matt had some contact there. Lepson on the move as well. Going past our gamer here down the straight, and he's made the move before the straight finishes. Okay, I was gonna say, Goran on the softs, he's trying to get a big gap here before the first pit stop. But yeah, go ahead.
I think Goran is going for a 2-stop or 1-stop. What you're betting on?
I don't think he can make a 1-stop on the softs. I don't think that's possible. I think he will have to go for the mediums next, and then he'll have to see what he can take at the end of the race. But yeah, I'm expecting him to go for the mediums in just a few laps. I think maybe 7 laps are possible on the softs. Probably more, but not too much more, because those tires are going to be overheating. Our gamer going for the move. He's trying to take his position back. Oh, sorry.
Gamer didn't make it.
He's still trying though. Down the straight? No, he's not got the best acceleration out of this corner.
I'm looking at the ERS left in the cars. A lot of people have used most of their ERS. And we have a span.
Oh, that's Schnellhenki. Schnellhenki is around.
Good thing we have a ghost.
Yeah, absolutely. That would have been very dangerous to have a car out there on the track, spun around. Yeah, but like we've said before the race, we're gonna see a lot of spins today because it's so easy to just spin around on this track. However, Shaka trying it around the outside, taking the inside on the next corner. Yeah, those two guys. Really close racing between them. And now Kebab is right on the back of Shakalaka. Hoyen and Razarian are also fighting through the chicane. Right, Shaka still trying to make that move, and he has to because he's on the mediums, everybody else on the hard tires, save for the race leader, of course. But Shaka here has to make the move. He needs to get past Ocean Chief or he's gonna lose a lot of time. Yeah, but for now he can't really make it past. He's gonna stay behind for now, and he's now got Kebab on his rear as well. DRS has been enabled.
Shaka has only 35% DRS.
Yeah, so he's using a lot of his ERS to try and get past Ocean Chief, but it's not been enough so far. Yeah, and I think France is really not a good track to make up that battery. It's really not easy to conserve. So once you've used up your battery, you're gonna have to work hard to get it back.
Unless you do what Magender did on Friday.
Oh, was that another spin? Hoyen has gone around. Oh no! Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, so Lepson made a bit of a mistake there. Yeah, that was Lepson. And then our gamer just drove into him because there was nothing he could do. He wasn't expecting it. So really big shame there for our gamer. Really, really unlucky. Yeah, Lepson just looked like he was stopped in a... Oh, and is it a safety car? It's a full safety car.
Yes, full safety car. Now strategies change.
Yeah, absolutely, and Goran's gonna be very happy about that because he can get off those softs, but he's gonna lose some track position, of course.
He's gonna lose his advantage either way. He has 4-second gap from the second. And if he's gonna pit, he will lose that gap. Even if he's not gonna pit, he's gonna lose that gap.
Yeah, that's true. And he is pulling into the pits, I think.
I'm very
Shaka also
concerned about what tires are gonna choose.
Ocean Chief is gonna take the race lead.
He's on the hard. Mediums.
Oh, Lepson also into the pits. Yeah, so Goran onto the mediums. He's probably going to go for another set of mediums later on then. Lepson serving his time penalty in the pits. Is he going to have to get a wing change as well? Yes, he does. Okay. And he's going for the mediums as well, so Lepson and Goran are going to be on the medium strategy now. Goran, by the way, down to 7th position. Shaka has gone down to 9th place. They're not gonna be too happy about this, but Goran, if he can make some moves once this safety car finishes, then it's not gonna hurt him too much. So
I know people with the hearts can't pit because they will destroy their strategy. But is it possible for those that put on the mediums to go for one more stop with mediums?
I think so, yeah. I think it should be possible. And the mediums do drive a lot better than the hards do. They're gonna have to make them last for a very long time, but I think it should be possible. Maybe somebody in chat knows, you could let us know, and also, as always, if the audio levels aren't good enough, then just tell us and we'll try to fix everything. But yeah, as you can see here from Schnellhanke and Samim in 12th and 13th bidding, they have decided to come into that strategy. They've decided to go for the mediums here, make some moves after a safety car restart, and then see where it gets them. I'm assuming they're gonna go for a second set of mediums as well.
The safety car will stay out one more lap for sure.
Yes,
because we have to wait for Samim to get to the back of the grid, and I think we're gonna have one more pit stop. All will be on the mediums, unless they don't have mediums. Press medium set. Who was on the medium run?
Who had the mediums? I think it was Samim. I think it was actually Samim, so one of his medium sets might be slightly worn. Not entirely sure. Oh, Hoyen is also pulling into the pits. He's trying to go to the alternate strategy as well. Interesting.
Yeah, because basically you need to pit now in order to keep up with the medium tires.
Yeah,
if
so
you want to keep up.
Hoyen dropping to last place because of that. He ideally would have wanted to do the pit stop in the lap before, but yeah, you definitely don't want to pit next lap, because that's going to be too late.
If he thinks he can benefit from the mediums, he did well to go in.
Yeah, definitely. It's probably going to be better for him than staying out, because you can see there's 4 of these guys now on the mediums at the back of the field, and they're going to be trying their best to fight through. They're going to be trying their best to fight against Matt and Shakalaka to get past them and to make use of their mediums. So if Hoyen had stayed out on the hards as well, then he would be in the same situation, and he would be on some slow tires against everybody else behind him.
I don't know if Shakalaka can go all the way to the end with these cards.
Yeah, I don't know that either. That's going to be very interesting to watch.
If he can manage the tires, he can. Although the degradation will be very high. It's going to be above 60%.
Yeah, I think he's actually going to go into the puncture range, like 75%, if he stays on those hards for the rest of the race. And it's not going to be fun either, because, like we've said, those hards just not that fun to drive. So, Ocean Chief now taking the lead of this race, now deciding on the speed everybody's going to take. Just going slow for now.
I wish I could see the tire temperature.
Yeah, that's true. That's going to be very interesting here for the race start. Has he gone? Has Ocean Chief accelerated yet?
I think he's going to start now.
Yeah, definitely. He's going to accelerate out of this last corner, and he's got a pretty good gap down to keep up. Oh, it's a spin! Wesley has spun! He's going to lose a lot of time from that. No position changes other than that, I can see at least. Goran goes past Razarian, so already making moves here on those mediums. And he's made it stick as well, so now Razarian up against his teammate behind. Lepson also trying to make moves, also here on the mediums against the hards. And goes around the outside pretty easily. Shaka losing a position here.
Is losing places.
Ooh, almost some contact there, very close between Shaka and Lepson. And look at those gaps forming. Matt is already 2 seconds behind Grenade Goran. Lepson using all of his battery to stay in front of Shaka. And Chanel Hanky staying
Saka-
behind, just waiting to make
Saka
a
is
move.
in the
Oh,
hard
Ian.
spot. Saka is in the hard spot because he is on the hards. Everybody else has mediums around him.
Yeah, he's definitely not in a good position right now. And Lepson has actually made it past Razarian as well. So Lepson now the first one on the mediums trying to cut past everybody.
You see the grip difference in the tires.
Yeah, it's huge. Those mediums just so much faster than the hards. And we saw it at the race start as well. Shaka was making up positions, and we also saw out in front Goran just driving away on the softs. So the tire difference on this track, very, very big. We'll take a quick look out here at the front as well. Ocean Chief now is second ahead of Kebab, then behind them Eagle goes pretty close. Also Boosted Mess hanging onto the back of them. He's still got a chance of winning, I guess. And then we've got Goran now behind Boosted Mess, getting ready to make some moves. Oh, Eagle Ghost, bit of a mistake there.
The chat wants me to run on the Nana Championship next Sunday.
I mean, go ahead.
Yeah, they want somebody to laugh at, you know.
Listen, every race needs some comedic relief.
I would be like a clown on the track, you know.
Yeah,
Spinning
I mean,
all over the place.
I've done a no assist race before, and it was really bad. I only spun a few times though, and it was even in the race, so maybe not too bad, but still it wasn't my best race. Let's put it that way.
In order for me to race on Sunday, I have to practice like 10 hours every day just to get one clean lap.
Yeah, go ahead. You can start right now.
Easier said than done, mate. I wish I had all this time.
Oh,
to
look at
myself.
Goran! Look at Goran in the back of Boosted Mess here. He's so close. And DRS has not even been enabled yet. It's only going to be available on the next straight. Oh, that looked so easy. Crazy.
Boost,
Oh, is he going to go past Eagle Ghost as well? Look at how close they are. And no contact. Very nice and clean racing. I like that about my last race that I commentated here as well. The Nana drivers, they just seem so clean all the time. There's barely any contact throughout the whole race. But now we see Eagle Ghost taking the inside.
Yeah, he has the DRS.
Is it gonna be enough? Still
Very
side by
tight
side.
spot. Side by side, but he's using his
Oh, and he
DRS.
slots him behind. Is he gonna fight back though? He's still trying. Salim taking a penalty.
Goran has only 10% DRS. Maybe that's a big problem for him right now.
Yeah, so Eagle
Because-
Ghost has the chance to make the move back on the start-finish straight then, if he gets a good launch.
But he can wait and go for the big run in the back straight. If he stays close enough to get the DRS on the back straight, he will overtake him for sure.
Yeah, and Eagle Ghost also losing quite a lot of time here in the last sector, so it's not gonna be enough to challenge him back. And Goran as well, getting the DRS on Kebab just seals the deal here. Goran already starting to fight against Kebab here for second place, and it's looking like he'll be able to pass him on the back straight.
You see how the guys with the hearts struggle to keep their place. Hojan with a 3-second penalty.
Oh, Wesley and Razarian switching positions here a bit. But we'll keep our eye on Grenade Goran for now, because he is looking to make a move here on Kebab. I think he's a bit too far back, but look at how much he's gaining with the DRS on the straight.
Eagle is coming up fast with the DRS enabled. Boosted too.
Yeah, so Boosted Mess currently just out of the DRS window, but yeah, he's already back into it. So he still has the chance to challenge these other guys as well. Oh, way too wide for Eagle Ghost. Oh, that's not what you want to see from him. I think he's not quite accustomed to driving without the line. I've seen him outbrake himself a few times in this race.
That's and imagine it's on this track, the worst track ever.
Yeah, there's such huge break-in zones. You really need to get those break-in points perfectly, or you're gonna be in trouble. So that's what you can see right now. Oh, Goran taking a bit too much speed here. Was it contact between him and Kebab? I didn't exactly see, but it looked like contact to me. Shaka taking P6 back from Lepson in the back.
They're going for the... Oh! Eagle is gonna attack. He's opened his DRS. Yes.
Okay, Goran going for the move now. So is Eagle Ghost. Kebab getting a really bad launch out of here. They're going 3 of them into this corner. Oh, Eagle Ghost not quite fast enough to make it past Goran as well. But Kebab losing 2 positions on just one straight. Can he hang on to the back of them?
He couldn't do anything. He didn't have DRS from somebody. He was way too far behind from Oceanshirt.
Yeah, we've mentioned it before at the start of the qualifying. The straights on this track very long, very important to get them right, and if you have the DRS, it's a huge advantage.
So,
oh, look at the chrome car of Boosted Mess catching up again.
yeah, he never left actually.
Yeah, he's just hanging on to the back of them quite wonderfully. I like it. He can just hang on to the other guys, grab some free DRS, and then maybe overtake them at the end of the race.
Eagle wants to stay close to Goran. He's using a little bit of his ERS.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be tough for Eagle Ghost to hang on to Goran here.
Okay.
Goran has shown he's got the pace around this track.
Maybe he has more experience without any assists.
Yeah, so you gotta say one thing about Nana Tier is that the more used these drivers are to driving without the assists, the better they tend to do. So Ocean Chief right now, P1, he's been driving without assists for years. I don't know if Goran usually drives without assists. I would assume so, given how consistent he seems to be right now. But then Eagle goes behind, maybe not quite as sure without all the assists. Kebab has been driving without assists for a while, I think. So has Boosted Mess for years now. And his teammate Shaka Laka behind him as well. Schnellhenke making a move up to P8.
They are fighting. They are still fighting. Oh, a little bit wide from Snell.
Oh, Kebab takes a penalty. He was hanging
come
on
on,
to the back
Kebab.
of
Why? Why you did that? Come on. Why 3-second penalty?
Oh, and an easy fastest lap from Goran here. 135.1.
I like the car that Kebab rides with no sponsors whatsoever.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. It's just very plain.
It reminds me of a soccer team that was playing without any sponsors. It was a legend. It is a legend. So Kebab is gonna attack now Igloo Ghost. I don't know if he has the time to overtake. No, he's running out of the state. He's still close though. All the way to the S's. He's preserving his ERS, he's not using it. Boosted is left outside from the 1 second gap. He needs to get back in order to stay close. He has to find the pace boosted. And his teammate Sakalaga is being chased by Lepson. I want to see the tire conditions of the drivers, but I can't. So
Oh, Wesley! Oh no! Wesley taking the penalty and also spinning around. That's a shame for him. Just pushing a bit too hard and then getting distracted from the time penalty.
Maybe Wesley should pit right now. He has nothing to lose. Yes, he's pitting.
I don't think he can make it to the end on mediums though.
He can't do anything else. He has to do something. So another cut is the best chance he's got. Although he's in the last place, but I don't count that. Goran is closing on Ocean. I don't know when Ocean will decide to go on the mediums. Or he's going for the softs. I don't know. Honestly.
I don't think he will. I think the softs just don't last long enough and he really wants to get rid of those hards. I think the mediums are a good compromise. I can't tell you when he's gonna do that though, but I would assume that he'll do it around like... Oh, let me calculate it real quick. I think maybe
13 laps left.
16, 17, yeah. We should expect Ocean Chief to pit around the time when Goran reaches him, I think.
Doesn't mediums go for the 12 laps? That is not good enough for 12 laps, the mediums?
Oh, I think they can go 12 laps. Like, as you can tell from Goran right now, he's done 10 laps. Lepson, Schnellenke also still going pretty fast right now. I think they should be good for 12 laps.
So the best chance that Ocean Chief has right now is to pit in, to go for the mediums, and he will have 12 clean laps for him to race.
See, the thing is, we don't know where he's gonna come out after a pit stop. Maybe he has that information, and he has to make a judgment based on that, because he doesn't want to land in traffic.
He will land in traffic any...
Well, he doesn't want to land in too much traffic, let's put it that way. But also, Goran is gonna just overtake him in the second gear, so... Well, it's a lose-lose situation for him right now.
I believe he will come out about, if my calculations are good,
oh, spin from Hoyen.
Give me a second, I'm calculating now. He will come out about 11th place. But everybody in front of him, most of the guys will have to pit again.
Oh, Kebab pulling into the pits. So he's gonna be the first one to pull the trigger.
I know. It's the best case scenario, I told you.
And Lepson also into the pits. Interesting.
Okay, when the drivers leave the pit lane, I will know for sure. Just give me a second. Okay, my calculations is placing Ocean Chief at 8th place if he pits now.
Okay, so that where he really wants to land is right in front of Hoyen. Because there is, I think
he wants to land in front of Kebab because Kebab is on the first medium, so everybody in front of him most likely will pit. I know the hard tires will pit, so he will gain 4 places. And now it's up to the medium tire drivers if they will pit, if they have the degradation to pit.
Yeah, he... Oh, Goran is gonna pull the trigger first. Oh, Ocean Chief might have lost his chance for the undercut here.
Maybe
It might
he's
be too late.
doing. Maybe he's going for what I'm thinking he's going. I think he's going for the softs.
Oh no, okay, Schnellhenke's also into the pits. So Schnellhenke won't be able to hold up Goran for his teammate. We've seen that before with Schnellhenke and Ocean Chief. Those two guys, just wonderful team players. They will gladly hold up somebody else just to make up some positions. Kebab back out in 6th place. No, actually, Eagle Ghost just pitting now. So Eagle Ghost coming out right behind Kebab. That's not where he wanted to lap for sure. And Schnellhenke back out in 10th.
Do you remember how much the pit entries, the pit lane of the first Grand Prix is?
Oh no, I don't remember.
Because if it is 25 seconds, if I recall correctly, Ocean Chief will be behind Goran again.
Yeah, I would assume he would be, because I think that the undercut is going to be quite strong. But if Ocean Chief goes onto the soft tier, then he's got a chance still.
Yeah, he's in the pit lane. I'm gonna see what tire he's gonna use. I think he's gonna use soft. Mediums? Oh, Ocean.
Yeah, I think he's just accepted that that's the best way to go. He doesn't want to take any risk. He just wants to drive home the P2. And if he's happy with that, then, you know, just power to him. He doesn't want to risk his race. It's going to be 18 points for him regardless, so I think he's going to be happy with that. And he might still go for fastest lap here. He has a chance of doing that.
We know Fetevara, I know the shows are not worth it, but maybe he had the chance in overtaking, maybe having a little bit more grip or fastest race could make him succeed in the final lap and getting the first place. That's why I'm saying it about the softs, not something in particular.
Samim has spun. And Wesley taking back his P11. So yeah, still lots of these drivers spinning. I think we might actually see Hoyan and Samim go for the softs at the end. Oh, what? Samim, what are you doing? He's just completely cut the corner.
Maybe he's retiring?
I mean, could be, but still interesting choice. Right, we're gonna see Matt run up to the back of Schnellhenke here. Those two guys are gonna be battling it out for the rest of the race, I'm sure. By the way, I just want to call it out. Boosted Mess still on his tires from the start of the race. He's done 18 laps on those. Shakalaka also still on the hards, 14 laps of them. Those two teammates, Team Boostalaka, they're just running out there. They're not coming into the pits.
Goran setting the fastest lap in the race.
Yeah, that was to be expected. Now we have to see if Ocean Chief can respond to that in the next lap.
If Ocean feels confident enough to push that hard, he will do it. And Matt is overtaking Schnellhenke in the starting line.
Yeah, he's been trying to go for that move for a few laps now, so that was always gonna happen, I think. It was just a
yes, but you don't know that Snell is gonna have the long DRS straight. So maybe it wasn't that good to overtake there.
Yeah, that's true. We'll have to see what happens now if he can make the move back. But there is a bit of a gap now between them, so Schnellhenke is 6/10 behind already.
He's not using any ERS, I don't know why.
Yeah, so he's just gonna wait it out for now. Just gonna ride it out with the DRS and probably try to go for the move at the end of the race. I just want to call out penalties real quick. We've got Kebab, Hoyen, and Matt, and also Wesley, all of them on 3 seconds right now. We've got Razarian in 12th place with 6 seconds of penalty, and then we've got Samim at the back with 15 seconds. So quite big penalties for him.
After the race, I'm gonna report Kebab for penalty taking.
Yeah, why did he do that? He shouldn't have done that.
Exactly. He's more experienced driver than the others, I think.
Yeah, he's probably more experienced than some of them, that's for sure. So maybe he doesn't like the track. We might get a chance to ask him in the interviews.
Do you think he's gonna show up?
We'll make him. We'll just force him. We'll grab him down from the track and we'll just get him to do an interview with us.
So no fight right now. I accept Snell hunting down Matt, but he's losing.
I mean, he does only need to stay in the 3-second window because Matt also has a penalty. He's got a chance of doing that, I think, but he really wants that DRS assistance. Maybe he should have used his battery a bit more. He is now. He's using a bit of it on the straight. Boosted Mess and Shakalaka in P1 and 2 still hoping for the safety car, by the way. I don't think it's gonna happen. There's not a lot of on-track battles that could result in a crash right now.
Have they
I
pitted?
don't think it's gonna come.
Have they pitted? No.
No, well, Boosted Mess hasn't pitted at all, and Shaka has pitted, but only under a safety car. So, well, Shaka could potentially go to the end, I think.
Yes. He had the mediums on the start.
Oh
of the
yeah,
race.
he could. You're right. Yeah, he could go to the end, but I don't think he'll be able to hold Goran up. But could be a potential P3 for Shaka, I think, if he stays out. Hoyen, no, pulling into the pits. I'm sure he's gonna go for the softs. And that means he might still steal the fastest lap off Goran here.
Yes, he put on the soft tires. I think Boosted he will use soft because he has no alternative right now.
Yeah, Boost is definitely also contender for at least the fastest lap here.
Oh!
Oh, what happened?
I think somebody spun? No. Oh my god, I saw a car going wide off my screen. I thought, oh my god, we had the crash.
Interesting.
But, yeah, it was the camera angle that showed me that, you know?
Yeah.
That's why my reaction was a little bit, you know, extreme.
Yeah, the camera angles can be very confusing at times. Oh, Schnellhenki, by the way, back into the 1-second window.
Boosted in the pit.
Finally. Samim taking another penalty. Right, Boosted Mess onto the softs as well.
In the chat they are laughing at me because I reacted that bad. I'm gonna report this guy when we race at the next race. So
Right. Boosted Mess coming out in P6, so that's still solid points for him for sure. And Shaka still out in first for Team Boostalaka, but Goran right behind now on the chase.
okay, now we have the question: can Boosted Mess close the gap of 10 seconds or 6 seconds, 6.5 seconds to Eagle Ghost?
Yeah, I think he'll be able to catch up to the back of Eagle Ghost, and that might also be... Oh, what happened to Eagle Ghost? Never mind, it's already happened. It's over. Eagle Ghost spinning before the straight here and losing a lot of time. That's going to allow Lepson to catch up as well. Oh, that's a shame. Shibusa has already made the first pass, and he only needs to make up 6.4 seconds so he can pass Kebab under penalties.
Okay, let me see how many penalties Kebab have. 3-second penalty. So he needs to close a 6-second gap.
Meanwhile, we've got Goran now on the on the gearbox of Shakalaka, taking a good sniff. And he's gonna go for the move, I'm sure. Oh no, he's not using his battery, he's just staying behind for now. Use that DRS, just slot in behind and then make the move on the rear straight. Razarian taking 3 seconds. He's already had the penalty as well. So that's gonna allow Hoyen to go past.
It's interesting that Samim has 18 seconds penalty.
I think he can go up to 30 before he gets disqualified, so he's got a bit more room.
Okay.
Oh, and Shaka doing his best to get a good launch here onto the back straight, but it's just not gonna be enough. Goran, just so much more speed with those mediums. Oh, is it gonna be enough? They're side by side, and he's passed. Goran oh, he's going wide though. Taking a bit of a risk here. And Shaka still right behind him, but it's not going to be enough to fight back. So now it's going to be up to Ocean Chief to catch up to the back of Shaka.
Boosted has reduced the gap to 7.9 seconds.
Yeah, so he's already made up 2 seconds. He needs to make up 5 seconds more. And Shaka now using that gap to Goran to get the DRS assistance on the start-finish straight. That's quite smart.
He will be much thankful to Goran that he will keep him off the Ocean Chief.
Yeah,
with the DRS
absolutely.
enables.
And I think Goran isn't gonna mind because he likes having that buffer between himself and Ocean Chief, because Ocean Chief's tires are slightly newer, and there might still be a chance of Ocean Chief fighting back at the end of this race. If he saved up his tires a lot, then potentially he still has a chance, but with Shakalaka between them, it's gonna be a lot harder. And oh, does Shaka still have the DRS? No.
Yes, he's out.
Okay, so that's now gonna be the chance for Ocean Chief to catch up. He's 2.5 seconds behind. I think he'll be able to catch up by the end of the race because Shaka's tires are not looking good in the slightest anymore.
I think Boosted has slowed down.
Yeah, it seems like it, right? Oh, he's almost run out of battery. He's probably not quite used to the feeling of the car with the soft tires under race conditions, so yeah, he's just not pushing as much as he could.
And you think he should be faster?
I think he could be faster if he pushed a bit more, but you know, maybe he's also going for just a safe route, just taking it home, getting that 5th place, taking 10 points for the team. I think he might be happy with that. Ocean Chief now 1.4 seconds behind Shaka.
But as you know, it's one thing to get close. There's another thing to overtake.
Yeah, and while this is a track where you can overtake quite easily usually, Shaka is a very good defensive driver, and Ocean Chief knows that, so he's gonna be careful. But
He has the DRS now.
He does.
Shaka is out of DRS. He's only 9%. But I think Ocean is gonna wait until the last lap, probably.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna wait until he sees a very clear chance to go past. He wants to be right on the back of Shaka before he goes for the move. But he's already getting closer and closer, so I think it's gonna happen quite soon. I'm now jumping between the 2 cars here off the... Well, I'll have to check the team names real quick. Team Old Spice. With Mr. Ocean Chief and Mr. Schnellhanke, both of them currently in the middle of a fight, both of them trying to gain a position and some more points. And Ocean Chief has now got his first real chance.
Snell is overtaking. Snell is overtaking Matt.
And so is Ocean Chief. He's passed. He's made the move. So now Shaka has to hang on to the back of him and make the move back on the back straight. That's his only chance. And Ocean Chief only has 22% battery as well. So there is a chance of him actually getting the position back. I don't think it's gonna happen though. Those hards are just gonna be so awful to drive at this point.
There must be at about 70%.
Yeah, I think so as well. But he does hang on to them still. And he's gaining. Not using his battery though because he's got barely any left. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough. He tried.
I think Boosted gave up on his chase for this 4th place. He's
I
increasing the gap instead of decreasing it.
Yeah, he's probably just settling down in his 5th place now and thinking, hey, I'm gonna take those 10 points home. I think he's gonna be quite happy about that. We're still seeing a fight here between Schnell-Henke and Matt in front, Wesley behind. Those two guys all within a second as well, but Schnell-Henke the only one without a penalty here. So Wesley would have to go past Schnell-Henke, past Matt, and then also gain 3 seconds if he wants to be in front of Schnell-Henke at the end of the race.
Snell overtook Matt at the starting line, but he lost his place back in the back straight.
Well, he's gonna gain the position back at the end of the race because of the penalties. That's quite poetic. He might actually get the position on track right now. He's got the DRS. So does Matt.
A little bit far behind. A little bit.
Talking about gap, Shaka almost within that 1 second window to Ocean Chief. He almost could have made an attempt at passing him. Oh! Schnell-Henke having a bit of a struggle there, and that's gonna allow Wesley to have a chance at overtaking him. Yeah, he's gonna have the DRS now, and that wasn't that wasn't a good mistake to make there from Schnell-Henke. And he's actually almost lost 3 seconds onto Matt as well. He really needs to hang on to the back of Wesley now.
Is he going to dive? No. No, he's not gonna dive. You see how easy it is to make a mistake in this track?
It is, but look at this guy. He hasn't made any mistakes this race. And Goran now going towards the finish line to break actually, never mind. And he's spinning past start-finish line in 1st place. Ocean Chief taken 2nd, Shaka P3, and Kebab with a penalty in P4. What is happening at the back though? Can Schnell-Henke go fast enough to stay within the 3-second window of the penalty? Currently he's 2.4 seconds back, so it would be enough. 2.5, 2.7. Oh, he's losing time. Is it gonna be enough? Accelerating out of the last corner. Still looking pretty good for him. And he's gonna take the 8s. It is enough.
8th place, yes. I told you. He won Matt by 0.086.
Yeah, less than a 10. That is very close. I think Matt knew how hard he had to push there at the end, but it wasn't enough for him.
If I was in his shoes, I would use my ERS, and when I get out of the last corner, I would use my ERS.
Yeah.
To make sure that I will get the position.
Okay.
Driver of the day, Hogan.
Hoyen. For the game it is Hoyen, but we'll have to decide on our own who we're gonna give the driver of the day to. Here's the podium celebration. Wonderful. Goran taking P1 ahead of Ocean Chief and Shakalaka. Shakalaka hanging on onto those tires for almost forever. I really want to give him the driver of the day. It was amazing how long he could stay on those tires.
From the first lap. It was from the first lap or the second lap?
It was after safety car. I think the safety car was lap 2 or lap 3, so it was insanely long for sure.
I would give congratulations to Saka, and to me it will be the driver of the day from my point of view, because he managed not to spin, not to run wide, and get the third place. With
Yeah,
those
Saka.
kind of tires, you know.
Saka with an absolutely clean race, taking those absolutely dead tires there at the end, home and taking that P3 for the team. Also boosted Mess, we gotta call him out as well. He also stayed out for quite a long time on those hards, and taking home a P5 at the end. So really good race from him as well.
Saka's style must have been at the verge of puncture. I'm pretty sure about that.
Yeah,
If you
I would
had
love to hear.
1 or 2 laps more, you will have puncture.
Absolutely. He was also not looking very stable on those tires at the end of the race. I saw him struggling a bit there, going very careful on the accelerator. So yeah, anybody who wants to talk to us, any drivers, feel free to hop into the interviews channel and we'll pull you up here. As we're gonna head
We will get kebab.
towards the finish. Yeah, we will grab you, Kebab. There's nothing you can do.
You can't escape us.
Right, I just have to actually go where the interviews are happening. So any drivers who want to talk to us, feel free to jump in. Very interesting race today. I like the different tire strategies. The safety car at the start definitely spiced it up. And we do have somebody ready to talk to us, so we'll just... Oh, actually, never mind. I gotta grab this guy first. There, we have forcefully grabbed Kebab and put him into the commentator's booth to talk to us. Kebab!
No, right now it's not the commentator's booth. It's in the irrigator's room.
Oh yeah, sorry. We've gone to the interviews room. But we've still grabbed Kebab to talk to us, because, like we said, we were gonna force him anyway. Hi, Kebab. How was the race for you?
Tough, man. Very tough. Granite, really, really quick. He got very lucky with his strategy, I guess, as well. Because that safety car came at like the perfect time for him. Because I originally thought, oh, well, he's got on the softs. That's it. Game over. He can't win with the softs because they're going to die. But he got the safety car at the perfect time. But I think Chief was also very, very quick today as well. But I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. There was a lot of racing on track. I had a real good battle with Eagle Ghost. I couldn't get past him at all. I was trying everything I could, but he kept getting a better exit onto the back straight, and I couldn't catch him basically. So I just undercut him instead. And then, thankfully, he's saying that you got a bad pit stop, and I undercut him just, and I got him out of DRS range. And then I had that 3-second penalty to contend with as well. So I had to really push hard to get him out the 3 seconds, and then thankfully he span because that was real pressure. And then I was hoping that I might be able to catch Shaka, take the last podium place, but with the penalty it was just a bridge too far, I guess.
Why did you get the penalties?
Because I'm a bad driver, Babulas.
I mean, everybody here, come on, don't lie to your people, okay? Don't lie to your people, to your fans. Everybody knows that you are a good driver. That's why I'm asking.
It was very needless as well, man. Like I got a couple of warnings in the early stages of the race, and none of which was anything to do with avoiding anybody or anything like that. It was just me making mistakes. I think I got one in turn 4 or 5, I think it is, a left-hander in that tight section, and then I got one in the chicane, and then another one in the penultimate corner, the long left-hander. Honestly, I knew fine well that I needed to avoid a penalty as well, and I just drove over it. Like I just wasn't focused enough, I guess. I think it is what it is.
Samim got the most penalties in the race. I think it was over 18.
Yeah, it was quite a lot of penalties. We'll put it that way.
It's a hard
he got the fastest lap. He did get the fastest lap as well. So maybe it was worth it for him.
I mean, I hope it was, because he overtook me in the final lap, and then I was like, "What's he doing? Like he's ghosted his lap. What's he trying to do to me?" Like, but I don't think it really matters. But like, nah, I'm looking forward to Monaco, I guess. Like, it's all about the qualifying there, I suppose. So like, and not hitting the wall. So I think I can do that.
I have a proposal to make for the Nana tire.
Yeah,
In the
sure.
Monaco track, you should use night and rain, heavy rain.
No, you're a sadist. You're an
No,
absolute sadist, Babylon.
It would be fun to watch.
Monaco at night, if you haven't run it, it's beautiful.
Even it's hard enough when you can see. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's hard enough
Oh,
when you
wait,
can see where you're going.
Babalas.
In the dark.
Didn't you say you were gonna hop into the car for the next race? So, you know, have fun.
The chat asked me, it's Kyriakidis, and he wants me to make myself ridiculous in the eyes of your viewers. That's why he asked me to join. You know?
We would love to see you on track, man. Like, it would be great to have you on track with the no assists. Like, if you can get a bit of practice in and get involved. Like, yeah, we'd love to have you.
If you can keep the car on the track, you want to say that's the.
I'm not worried about you. You're going to be miles behind me. I don't care about that.
I know that. I know. I will be like 3 laps behind. Come on.
I need you to do me a favor though and take out these aliens in Ocean Chief and Granite because man, they were just so fast today. But yeah, I think we've got.
Okay, how much you give me? Okay, we will talk it out.
Love and kisses. That's what I'll give you.
Yeah,
Right,
okay.
so-
We will discuss this price later.
Alright, we're gonna be looking forward towards some kamikaze shenanigans in the next race then. Hopefully not hitting you, Kebab. Still
No
a
worries.
pretty good result there, 12 points at the end, so something
Yeah,
to take home at least, so...
I've got a feeling championship-wise that Chief and Granite are going to be a big problem come the end of the season. But I've got like a head start on them both, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to have to work hard to win this championship, I think.
Alright, yeah. Then all the best to you for the qualifying in Monaco, and for the race, of course, as well.
I'm not nervous. I'm not scared.
Not yet.
See you guys.
He's gonna be very scared once he sees the night and the rain. All right, next I actually wanna grab 2 of these guys, and I'm gonna be grabbing our gamer and Lepson because I really want to know what happened there. Our gamer, I think you hit Lepson there in that one corner. What happened?
I don't know. Like I think I had like, a good pace on him, so I could overtake, but. In entry to sector 2, I think he like half spun a bit, and I tried to go on the inside. He like a little bit moved to the right, like when he was spinning. So I just like rammed his side pause or like front wheel and just DNF'd.
Yeah, definitely a shame. I thought you would be able to make up some positions there after that, but you know, just crashing out, just losing your tire there, really big shame. Lepson, did you realize what happened there?
Yeah. Like it was, he tries a really late move in turn 5. That's allowed, but I decided to give him space. Like you need to do for sure. And yeah, the next corner I didn't have the normal line I took, so I was kind of slippery, and then I slipped, and he was in my side. So yeah, it's pretty unlucky. I watched it back, and it's pretty much like, yeah, that's racing. It can happen. Like, yeah.
I don't know about any sense into turn 5. I don't know which turn 5 is, but
yeah,
I think I sent it.
Yeah, did I send it? Yeah, you sent it. Yeah, but it's fine. It's like yeah, the game gave me also 5 seconds, and I had a beautiful wing. So yeah. I don't know if he's reporting it, but I can send him the clip. Like, it's fine.
I don't know, maybe, but I just felt like I just want to see that decision, but not maliciously.
Yeah, I think it's just one of those situations. They come up in racing. One driver makes a bit of a mistake or just loses the grip on the tires, and then the other guy just can't do anything against it. So it just happens sometimes. I think sometimes you just get unfortunate, and sometimes you're the one who manages to gain positions off it. I think that's just how racing works. It just happens.
Yeah, especially when you're like forced off your normal line, then you come in some weird positions, especially without assist. Like, you're not used to it.
Yeah, for sure. It's something you first have to get used to, and there's not as much time to practice. I think are you also racing in the normal tier 2?
Yeah. But we don't talk about that, okay?
All right,
Awful-
never mind. I've
awful
been
speech.
cut off. I will not speak of it again. All right, guys. Then tell me, what do you think about Monaco? It's a very controversial track. So what's your opinion?
Yeah, it's drivable if you drive it with like clean drivers, but no assist gonna be a pain in the ass. Oh, pain in the bleep. Yeah, pain in the bleep. So.
Yeah, you better
yeah.
bleep that.
No, but yeah, I don't know. Didn't saw any breaking points yet, so I need to watch it. I think it's gonna be hard, but when you're joining, Eva?
Oh, I'm probably not a Nana, but I might hop into the car for one of the races in Tier 2, so stay tuned. But I'm not sure about that yet. We'll have to see if I return to racing at some point this season. But for now, I'll leave it to you guys. You've been doing wonderfully.
He
Our
doesn't say because he's a predator on Inanna. That's why.
See, the thing is, that would just be boring because I'd be running around at the back doing nothing.
Okay. This is a challenge for you and me. If I race the next Sunday, we will see who will be further back.
Right,
Okay, I will have everybody betting on us.
Lepson, our gamer, are you guys ready to take the commentator position instead?
No, I like to race though, so no commentary. Maybe Monaco I can skip.
Yeah. Our gamer and me doing the commentary in Monaco. So you can take our seats. It's no problem.
We'll see about that. We'll see.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna
Okay.
eat something.
Well, so
What do you want? Sorry.
just pretty all right result for you, Lepson. I think still there after some wing damage that could have gone worse for sure. Not optimal. So for the next race, I wish you all the best. And our gamer, just bad luck today. I'm sure you can make up the deficit in the next race as well, or in the next few.
Yeah, I'll be back next race.
All right, thanks guys for joining us.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Okay, next one. I want to grab two very special people. We're gonna be going for Mr. Boosted Mess and his teammate, Mr. Shakalaka. Those two guys have been hanging on to their tires for a very long time. Some say that Shaka is still on the same tires right now. Shaka, how's it looking? You're still on those tires.
Hello. Yeah, they did last though, so it was okay.
What was
But,
the percentage at the end? I really want to know.
Like I don't know. I think like somewhere around 75. I didn't check the last few laps. I didn't want to lose my concentration, but it was sketchy. Like last time I checked was like 69, and I still have like 5 laps to go. So
No. I told you if you had 2 more laps in the race, you would have a puncture.
yeah, for sure. Like the last 3 laps or so, they drop off massively, so I couldn't hold the pace anymore. So they just passed me both. But well, that was kind of like my plan was just to hold on as far up as possible. So P3 is very good. So happy with that.
Yeah, definitely good end result for both of you guys today. Boosted Mess, you were the favorite for the victory here for Babulas. Not quite the victory, but you were in the race lead for a bit, and still, 10 points. That's not a bad result. So, what do you think about the race?
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I feel like I had a really good opening lap. It was like a really strong start to the race, and I just kept pushing. But I wasn't sure if I was running a bit of a risk by trying to go for a hard-soft strategy today, and I wasn't sure if I would lose too much time on the hards. In hindsight, I probably did, but I ran a hard-medium strategy in Tier 1 on Friday, and I just remember the mediums just felt absolutely awful, and I struggled so bad. As soon as I did a pit stop and came out on the mediums, I was just losing time everywhere, so I thought I'd just risk it today, and I feel like it kind of paid off. I don't feel like I lost any positions. I was still roughly where I was, prior to all the pit stops happening. So it certainly didn't cost me anything. And it was worth a shot. It was really good fun though.
Yeah, and I think you were looking very comfortable in the car today. we could tell that you enjoyed just driving out in front, having your piece, and just driving laps, lap after lap. And also, you know, with your teammate joining you two guys on the hards, it was very very nice to watch.
Yeah, that was really good.
Very nice. Yeah, it was good. Well, we were 1-2 at some point in the race, no?
Yeah, for a
That's
little bit. We'll quickly
Yeah, so
screenshot
of
that.
course we're going to
Did
be
you-
expecting you guys to finish like that in the next one.
Yeah, no, I don't think so, man.
I wouldn't put any money on it. It's Monaco next, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So-
Oh wow, yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Come on, Boosted. I did a proposal to have a night race with rain, heavy rain, and everybody's complaining. Why is it so hard?
Well, I'll shock you
I'm
and say
good
I would be
for
up
that.
for that. Yeah, I would be
Yeah.
well up for that. Night racing
Yeah,
rain
yeah.
in Monaco, absolutely. Here's the thing,
Absolutely.
unpopular opinion,
For sure.
I really like Monaco. I think it's a really fun track.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
Look who's masochist now. Come on.
What's that?
Who? I said, look who likes to be beaten.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I have raced about 10 races in Monaco. I just finished one. I always DNF'd. That's what I'm gonna say.
This is
I-
why I like Monaco. It's brilliant for slower boys like me because we can bottom
it's
feed
great to
easier on it just
make
by
up
being clean.
positions, for
Yeah.
sure.
So it's one of my favorite tracks purely because I know everybody else hates it.
Yeah, and you two guys, you are very clean drivers, and I don't expect that to be too different in Monaco. So you guys, with your consistency, you can definitely get some more points for the team.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, we might be clean, like, yeah, with other guys, but my wings have seen a lot of walls, so I'm not sure about that.
Mine have seen every wall.
Yeah,
I have counted them all.
Well,
So-
I'm definitely I'm excited to see where you can get your cars in the next one, because I think you're pretty far up in the constructors championship right now. I'm not sure if you're leading, but that was definitely a very good race for you today. So definitely you're definitely one of the teams to watch right now, because you know, brilliant teamwork, brilliant consistent driving, and keeping your tires alive for so long. I was impressed by the race today. So good job, guys.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I got actually a very good toe for my lap in qualifying. I think that's the one that counted at the end, because I think I messed up the last one. But yeah, teamwork is good. It's just we will need to practice a lot for qualifying in Monaco. You know, this is just very important in that track. So yeah, we'll see.
I think that's going to be the trickiest thing in Monaco is quali, just because how tight the track is. There's not really many places where you can get out of people's way.
And
So.
the thing is qualifying is my weakest point, so I don't have much hopes for qualifying in general, and in Monaco even less.
Yeah, Monaco is Monaco, you know. The tightest track in the calendar. Even Singapore have opportunities to overtake. Monaco has none.
Yeah, Singapore is quite nice track. I like it.
Basically, I like the worst tracks that most people hate, like Monaco, like Singapore, and Abu Dhabi.
Jeddah?
Abu Dhabi, no, Baku.
Baku. Yeah, I like Baku as well, and Jeddah, like the street tracks, man, and they are cool. They are fun.
I think Jeddah's probably one of my strongest tracks. That's the closest I've ever come to being at the front of the grid at the end of the race.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to throw you guys out of the cooldown room now, because we're gonna have somebody else to chat to as well. But thank you very much for your input, guys, and we're looking forward for the next to the next one. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Too.
thank you,
too.
man.
Yeah, bye.
Thanks for commentating.
All right, and we'll just grab some more just for a real quick chat. I'm gonna be grabbing Matt real quick. So Matt, we'll just have a quick chat to you as well. So bit of a struggle this race. I think it was a bit tough to drive this track. What did you think?
Actually, it was pretty easy to acclimate to. Like, I did like some laps in time trial, like 3 or 4 laps. Not much, But the track is quite easy. I mean, I was on controller, no assist, so
Yeah, okay, that's tough for sure.
yeah. But actually, that was easier than I thought it would be. My pace was, well, not fast, but inconsistent. It was mid, but very inconsistent due to some braking mistakes and yeah. So overall, I'm quite happy with that race. Did not expect much since I'm not very good on this track. I just run low rings than I used to do in 32. So yeah, pretty happy about this one.
Yeah, I mean 2 points to take home from a track that you don't like as much. That's always pretty good. You made the strategy work. Solid work overall. Just good race overall. And maybe the next few tracks you'll enjoy a bit more, and then potentially you'll take some more points there.
Yeah, I will definitely will.
Okay.
Do you have any more questions?
Bolas, did you want to ask anything?
No, actually, no.
Hey,
Okay, let him rest, please. He had a
Oh,
good race and he's a little tired. I can hear his voice.
I know, actually,
Alright.
just my mic is very far from my mouth, that's why. But I'm not tired, don't worry.
Alright, we'll let you have a bit of a rest anyway, and we'll grab the
alright.
last driver real quick. So thanks for joining us in the commentary booth here.
Thank you.
Interview room. Sorry.
And thank
He was gonna say something, I'm sure, but he's gone now. We'll grab the last one real quick, because we want to talk to Arban Ocean Chief. Second place today, really good pace. What did you think? Fabulous. What do you want to say?
We were gonna talk to the president now.
The president, yes, master.
You should behave. You know that.
Yeah, I have no
Ask him questions he wants to answer.
Okay, how is it being so fast around this track?
No, not fast enough today, but yeah, I felt good. I mean, I've always liked France. Just didn't work out today because well, we don't know. The safety car came out and it kind of didn't suit my strategy very well. But I don't know. I mean, I think Goran had the pace to win today, no matter if it was a safety car or not. But we'll never know.
Yeah, it would have been interesting to see you guys fight it up without the safety car. Would have been a nice race, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think like my sector, like I had Icewind crew chief for me, and he said after the race, like sector 1 was where I was kind of losing out to Goran, but I was able to match or be better than him in the other 2 sectors. So yeah, and that, like, you know, the first sector is just all about that first and second corner, and to be honest with you, I was just winging it half the time, throwing the car in and just hoping that there's an apex there somewhere.
To be fair, that worked pretty well. You still made it to second place, and you had some very consistent pace around the track. So maybe throwing the car in the corner was just enough for today. But yeah, not enough for first, but still second place, 18 points. That's not bad.
I'm gonna ask the hard question now. Did you ever consider going on softs?
Well, whenever I'm racing, if I have a crew chief, I generally, depending on who it is, I'll just let them make the decisions, and I'll just do what they tell me. So, I think he had said about softs, but he said that basically after a few laps, they're not good. So I think the mediums were just a safer bet. It was all like whenever I came out of the pits and I saw Boosted and Shaq. Now Boosted apparently had the pit still, but Shaq didn't, and he was like 11, 12 seconds ahead. So I had to get that gap down, and it was looking a bit tight for a while. You know, it wasn't come down as fast as I would like, but eventually we got there. I think Shaq's, said in VC as well, his tires really died at the end, which obviously suited me perfectly. And Kebab at the start of the race, I don't know, generally he's the faster guy in this tier this season. But at the start of the race, I think he was just lacking a little bit of confidence or pace. But by the tail end of the race, he was matching my pace, if not faster. So I was kind of lucky, and he had that penalty as well, so give me a bit of breathing space. But yeah, I just like France as a track. It's generally pretty pretty good. It suits my style, very flowy, and I kind of like that.
Congratulations on your second place. I thought you were going for the softs to take the win, to be honest.
Yeah, like I say, I mean, it would have been good for a few laps, but I think after that, they would have dropped off, and then I would have struggled. Because I mean, Babalos with me and you called the Tier 1 race, and Copy, he went for the soft strategy, at the start of the race, and you could see that he was able to build a gap up, but after 3-4 laps, that gap was just, disappearing. And I just don't think the softs. I don't know. Maybe we'll never know. Maybe I would have won those softs, but I don't know. Goran just was a bit too fast today, I think.
Maybe his favorite track.
Possibly, yeah. But he's generally very fast. I mean, we were a bit like, there's a couple of us like manage the Nana Tier, Kebab and our gamer and Joel and myself, and we have to decide who's too fast for the tier, and we did. Bar Lavi Vasul because he dominated last race, and he generally is a lot faster than Nana drivers. And then Christian as well, who was obviously faster because he was lapping people. And Goran, like, he asked to drive today, and generally speaking, he is much faster than me or Kebab, say. But we thought we'll just throw him in and see how he does today. And like, he wasn't dominant, so I think it was the right call. Although it did cost me the win, but I mean, I don't care about that. I mean, I'd rather see more drivers on the grid than like try to manipulate it so I can win the race.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think it's nice that you guys do the work to make this tier possible and to make it fair for everybody as well. And for today, the strategy worked out at the end. Just keeping it safe, not taking the risk to go for the softs, probably the better choice there, just to make sure you keep in that second place at the end. And just good race overall from you, good pace.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Coming from you, that means a lot.
We've had our fights before.
Yeah. I hope you come back someday. I really do. I always miss you on track.
I'm sure I will.
He will come on Sunday. He promised me that.
Oh,
no, I didn't promise anything.
You promised. We have the video as an evidence.
Who's going to commentate then? I guess I could commentate and you can drive.
No, you're going to bet on us. Me and Snacks. You're going to bet who's going to be the last.
Listen, man, it's Monaco. There's literally a video why I shouldn't be driving in Monaco.
Yeah, we need a sequel to that video.
God
yeah. Good things need a sequel. Come on, look at the horror movies. Friday the 13th, Scream, anything like that. You have a sequel.
Well, you've got a point there. We'll see. For now, thank you, Chief, for joining us in the commentary booth.
Yeah,
thank you for
problem,
the
guys.
work you do for Nana as well. And
yeah,
we'll see you for the next one, I'm sure.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks for the comms. Appreciate it. I'll enjoy watching that back as always. Take care.
Bye, mate.
Do your thing. Bye. All right, and we have gone through all the interviews. I think Loff is still in the interviews channel, but he didn't actually drive today, so we're not going to talk to him. So overall, nice race today. Some very interesting strategy. What was interesting to watch, I really liked you keeping track of the strategies while I was trying to keep track of what's happening on the track. Sometimes it's easy to lose track of everything. I keep saying track, there's a lot of track here.
Strategies in this year's game is very important for somebody to take a win. Maybe he's not the fastest man on track, but with the correct strategy, you can take points where others may lose.
Yeah, for sure, and we've seen this in this tier as well. It's very important to firstly keep your car on the track, and secondly have the right strategy. So if there's a safety car, you need to make that split-second decision: am I going to pull into the pits or do I stay out? And that's what can make the difference in these races.
And
So,
that's
for sure.
always the strategy contains a bit of a risk. That's why, especially this year game, especially if in F1 22, everything is under consideration. Your tires, what tires you will use, how many laps you will use them for. Everything counts. That's why we have all this excitement in the races that we commented and watch over the SLR Championship.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just everything together that makes for an interesting race, and today was very fun to watch for sure, with the different strategies, with people having different pace as well. It was nice to watch for sure. So thank you guys, everybody, for watching the race as well. Thanks for joining us again today, and be sure to come back again next week for both Tier 1 and Tier 2 on Friday and Thursday. And also,
if you see, sorry to interrupt, and if you see the video when we are done being live, hit that like button, do a subscribe, notification to know when we are live, and see interesting stuff from the SLR community.
Wonderfully said. Alright, so thanks everybody for watching, and we'll hope to see you again next week. Bye-bye!
Bye.